Hi, Joel Friedlander here from The Book Designer. I just came back from the San Francisco Writers Conference. I live near San Francisco, and I was there giving a talk with my friend Peter Barron. We were doing a presentation on the state of play with illustrated books, how publishers like to get proposals for them, and whether it's possible for self-publishers to actually do illustrated books, like art and photography books, and some of the problems involved in that. But the thing was that really impressed me, the event is being held at a beautiful hotel in downtown San Francisco, the Mark Hopkins. The place was packed. It was sold out weeks ago, and the energy there was just phenomenal. People were really, really excited about the work they're working on, their works in progress, about the books they've published, about the books they're going to publish. The agents were there, the editors were there, book doctors. It was just fantastic. It's a great event for writers. Now, you might think it's kind of odd that I'm there at this writers conference and we're talking about self-publishing. What's that about? And in fact, I looked through the conference schedule, and there were a lot of sessions being devoted to self-publishing. Like I'm going to be on a panel on Sunday for 2 hours talking about self-publishing. So you might think, well, what the heck is going on there? But I think it's really exciting. Because what's happening here is that the fixed roles that we've been accustomed to for many years, like where the author is the creator of the content, works over here by themselves, and the publisher is the business side of the book publishing business, and they take care of all the book business and the marketing and all that stuff. This stuff is all starting to merge now. Like the whole process, the authorial process and the publishing process are starting to come together. And how that's happening is in the really smart and savvy self-publishers. People who know that they can take control of their own work. Maybe they'll use traditional publishing for some of their books, maybe they won't. But they will have control of the process. They can take control of when their books are published, how they're published, what they look like, how much they're going to be sold for, who sells them. They can take control of the distribution of their books. It's phenomenal. They can get really involved in how books are marketed. So whereas before we had these two sides, like the creative writing side and the business side, they're managing to fuse now. And I think the people who really understand how to make that work and how to leverage the incredible financial leverage of self-publishing, where you're the owner of the property, those people stand to be in a fantastic position. We've had a lot of change in the publishing business, and we're going to have a lot more change. And you could sense that there at the conference today. Nobody's quite sure, but it's an exciting time to be a writer. Now, I've said lots of times before, and I'm going to say it again right now. In my opinion, writers change the world one reader at a time. But you can't change the world with a book that's still on your hard drive or in a box under your bed. Now, almost everything I do here is involved with solving that problem. It's getting those books out, getting those stories that have to be told into print or into ebooks, getting your ideas the audience that they deserve. And it doesn't matter how many people end up buying that book. The fact of the matter is that this material needs to be published. And that's why I do a lot of what I do here on the blog and in my other training activities. So it's really exciting to have you along with me doing this. It's a fantastic time to be a writer. I'm going to be going back to the San Francisco Writers Conference tomorrow and in the coming days for other sessions. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I just want to thank you for sticking around for this journey with me. And I'll have another update for you pretty soon, so check back in.